Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Boma. On this channel, we talk about how to thrive, succeed, kill it, slay it, just be your best self in Canada as an immigrant. And in today's video, I'm talking about something a bit different. I've done a lot of videos about education and degrees and tuition and things like that. But today's video, I'm talking about how you can move to Canada without having a degree and without wanting to go to school. Obviously, university is not for everyone. And so I thought it would be helpful to provide information and tips and advice for people who want to live in Canada but don't have a degree and are not interested in going to university. So if that's you, or maybe you're just curious, feel free to like, subscribe, and keep watching. Thanks for doing that, and let's get started. Let's be real, come to Canada is actually quite complicated, especially for people who don't have a degree and who are not planning to come to school for a university degree. Oftentimes, obviously, people get their permanent residence in Canada because they come here as international students and then get a job in Canada, get their permanent residence, etc, etc. So, what can you do if you are not wanting to come to school here? I would say the first thing you should probably look into is the International Experience Program. So that's a program for people who want to come here, most popularly through the Holiday Work and Visa program. That is a program that essentially gives you a work permit for a year or 2 years to come to Canada, and you can work for, a variety of companies in that time frame before that visa runs out. If you're lucky, if you come here through that program in that 1 year or 2 years, hopefully you're able to match with a really awesome employer who will keep you past your program's completion date. So that's one option. The limitation of coming here through that program is the fact that it's not eligible to everyone. First of all, there are age restrictions. For the most part, you cannot apply for that program if you're over the age of 35. The other limitation is that it's not open to every country. Many countries in Africa, many countries in the Caribbean, and some countries in Asia are not eligible for that program. So if you're from, one of those countries, you can't apply for Holiday Work and Visa, so you're kind of out of luck.
No, four.
So that leads me to the second way that you can come into Canada, and that is through a temporary foreign worker program. Primarily when people think of temporary seasonal workers, they think of people who work in agriculture. There's a lot of people from the large immigrant countries that come to Canada, so places like Nigeria, India, places like that, have a lot of people who work in agriculture. So working as a seasonal worker could be a really good way to come into Canada. Depending on the way you come in through the temporary foreign worker program, and I'll put a link in the description box, you may be able to qualify for the Canadian Experience class, which will give you those key points that you need, especially if you're wanting to get permanent residence through the Express Entry program. Just 3 days ago, there was an announcement of over 27,000 entries for Express Entry, and that was through the CEC, the Canadian Experience class, and it was really interesting to see that the minimum number of points accepted was, I think, 73 or 75, but still, that was super low. Thinking of the fact that some people have like the 300s in points, some people had 75 and got in. So the temporary seasonal worker or foreign worker, depending on the terminology you want to use, that program can be super helpful and can get you through in a variety of fields other than agriculture as well. So I will put a link in the description box so you can find out more about it. If you're interested in looking for jobs through the temporary foreign worker program, you can look at Job Bank, you can look at Indeed, you can look at Monster. A lot of those typical, job search websites do provide listings for the temporary foreign worker program as well. Similarly, you can also look through the Global Talent Stream. That's a bit more specialized and not really geared towards agriculture and maybe more manual labor jobs. But the Global Talent Stream as well is a program that is available for people, and you don't necessarily have to have a degree. It's really based on the employer's requirements, and there are a variety of jobs on that platform as well. And I will put a link in the description box. Fourth way you can come to Canada without a degree is through hospitality jobs. These jobs are nothing fancy. You may be a laborer, you may be a gardener, you may be a cleaner, you may be a receptionist. There's a lot of things that you could be doing through hospitality. And again, these jobs often will post on the job search websites, and it is quite competitive, obviously, because you're competing with, local Canadians who want to work in hospitality as well. However, there are hotels, ski resorts, and places like that do hire a lot of foreign hospitality staff. I find that, whenever I go to a hotel, it's very likely that probably 3 out of 4 of the staff working in the hotel or the resort are international. So working in hospitality is a really wonderful way to come to Canada. Just based on my sort of observation, I find that a lot of people who maybe work in hospitality often don't have degrees. Hospitality is a wonderful place because many of the jobs don't require you to have a degree or even a diploma. These jobs are competitive and you probably have to have some sort of experience either working in hospitality or working with your hands, so in cleaning and manual labor, in gardening and things like that. So hospitality is a wonderful way to come to Canada without having a degree. And just like the previous jobs, I'll also put a link in the description so you can learn more information about hospitality work in Canada. Be mindful that these jobs don't pay that well per hour. So as long as you're fast on your feet and you're a hard worker, it should not be bad. But if you're looking for a more glamorous job that pays you quite well, working in a hotel or in a resort is probably not for you. So just beware. Again, I will put a link in the description box so you can get more information. The fifth and the final way that I want to share about how to get a job in Canada without a degree is just applying. I made a video about how I couldn't get a job in Canada when I first moved here, and I couldn't even get a job in McDonald's and literally all the fast food places that I applied for. And trust me, I applied to quite a lot. So if you want to apply for a job in Canada and you don't live here and you wanted to get sponsored and you also don't have a degree, I would say watch that video about how to apply for jobs. And essentially it boils down to having the right resume, having the right volunteer experience, which thanks to the pandemic, you can volunteer in Canada from literally everywhere. If a person reached out to me and they had all the skills and qualifications, I wanted to volunteer from the UK, I would not say no. You know, I would be happy to have that person help out. So I think those tips I listed in the video in terms of your resume, your cover letter, your volunteer experience, those things still apply even if you're not in the country. And then it's all a numbers game. Essentially, you have to apply to as many jobs as possible with the hope that 1 or 2 will give you an interview and get your foot in the door. It will take you a lot. I've heard of people applying for 1,000 or 2,000 jobs. So taking into account that, you know, a Canadian is applying for 100, 200 jobs before they get their dream job after university. If you're applying and you don't have a degree and, you know, you don't have a lot of Canadian experience, you will need to apply for quite a bit. But you know what, it is possible, it's not unheard of. And I'll also advise that while you're, you know, applying for jobs in Canada, like I mentioned in terms of volunteering, just make sure that you are improving your skills. In this day and age, there's so many free online courses available from very, very prestigious universities that lets you improve your skills. Even if you want to come to Canada as a cleaner, you know, there's courses that can help you improve your cleaning. There's courses, you know, on speed cleaning. There's courses on teamwork. There's courses on customer service. I think just being able to show on your resume that you are dedicated to this career and that you are a go-getter who is willing to go the extra mile to improve their skills will make you stand out. So don't just sit there and wait for an opportunity to fall in your lap. As you're applying, make sure you're also improving your skills and qualifications, because that's what's guaranteed to help you secure employment in Canada. I hope this video was helpful to you if you're wanting to move to Canada. Trust me, I know how hard and how stressful it is to get a job here, but don't give up. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'm happy to answer them. Also join my Facebook group because I'm happy to answer more questions there as well. Good luck in your immigration journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.